Greetings, everyone. This is another live chat with amalightworker. I don't see anyone in the chat right now, but if you are live, send me a little chat. I will wait for a moment because I know that not everybody gets notified right away when I go live. And yes, I am going to have space at the end of this live stream to answer to a few questions from my viewers. I can see LZ online. Hi, so I'm going to wait for everybody to log on to your accounts. And again, please do let me know that you are in the chat. Just send me a little hi, hello. Let me know where is it that you are chatting from. If you are new, welcome to you. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for returning. Again, for those of you who don't know me, my name is amalightworker. I do tarot readings and I also do Akashic records reading as well. And right now we are going to talk a little bit about clearing the full moon and the clearing that I'm organizing tomorrow on Zoom. It's going to be another group clearing. And I can see Liz is chatting from Atlanta, Georgia. Small Wildflowers, how are you? Love 88 Spirit, how are you? So what is clearing? Clearing is based on Chinese medicine in the same principles as acupuncture. And is based on the idea that energy knows no time or space. Everything has energy, a thought, the room where you live, the street. You as a person, you have your own personal energy field, and we are also energetically connected to one another. I can see Seema online. How are you? D Artemis 444. Hello from New York, Oregon, Canada. How are you, Maria? And your personal field has layers. You have your external energy field, that's the area where you exchange energy with others. And you also have your internal energy field. Each and every layer of your personal energy is connected to a group of organs in your body. It is connected to a group of thoughts, a thought process, and is also connected to a group of emotions. Everything that you experience leaves some sort of a lingering emotion behind it. Whether the emotion that you experience is joy, is exuberation, or whether the emotion that you experience is hurt, grief, or anger. In your human body, every emotion that you experience scientifically only lasts for 60 seconds. And then your body adjusts to it. But it leaves an impression in your memory, in your energy field. Energy is not good or bad per se, but every once in a while, that energy needs to circulate. Okay, it needs to move. So when you do have that sense that your energy is not moving, okay, you may start to feel trapped, okay, or it could be vice versa. Because you feel trapped, okay, that has an effect on your body because it's all about that mind-body connection. So as I mentioned, energy clearing is based on Chinese medicine. It has been around for centuries, but energy clearing got perfected by different teachers over time. And the wonderful thing about the energy clearing is that the more people get together, the stronger that energy clearing is. Because remember, your brain sends signals just like a radio, and when we get together, this is how we raise our vibration. And plus, remember that energetically we are all connected to one another. So the Akashic record suggested to me a few weeks ago that right before the full moon in Aquarius that we are going to have tomorrow, and it is a full moon, we need to have a group energy clearing because there's a lot that is going to happen afterwards. Furthermore, in the area where I live, right here in Massachusetts, we are on a warning here. We expect a lot of rain. Um, and even though the full moon in Aquarius, yes, it's a blue moon, it has a very positive spin. Things are going to change. Okay, this is the perfect time to clear your energy. And I can also see Teresa from Minnesota. So for those of you who have not, for those of you, for those of you who have not registered yet for the clearing session tomorrow, you are still on time. You can always register by emailing at amalightworker@gmail.com. And I'm going to also put my email on the chat. Okay. And I'm also going to send a little link for those of you who still need to place payment. And also notice that all of that information is also posted down here below in the show more description box. A full energy clearing, a personal energy clearing, lasts for 60 minutes. And the energetic value exchange of it is $95. But because this is a group session, okay, for this group session tomorrow, the energy exchange for that is $25. So you have time until tomorrow before 12 o'clock. So I'm going to close the registration at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And for those of you who cannot attend live because people are busy, you have life, some of you have to work, some of you have prior engagements, don't worry, because you don't have to be present during the time of the clearing for you to feel the effects of clearing. After the session, I will send a recording of the session to all of the participants. So again, you don't have to be live. It's the same idea as Reiki. You can be anywhere. Okay, and you don't have to be live for that session. Oh, thank you, love 88. Okay, so now let's focus a little bit in what is it that the Akashic Records would like to talk to you guys about it. And remember that I have done a live energy clearing for you guys in this very channel on YouTube. And if you look at the videos that I posted here, or you can simply Google amalightworker energy clearing, and you're going to see my live sessions. During the live sessions, I cleared for 300 to 500 people at the same time. Okay, so this time around is going to be a small group of people, but if you want to know what energy clearing is and how it works and how you feel, for those of you who are curious, you can always visit those videos again. They are posted right here on this YouTube channel. And remember, because energy moves all the time, just like time, with each and every second time passes by, this is what happens with the energy. Today, this could be what your energy is, and this is what you need to clear for. 7 days from now, it could be completely different. Okay, so energy clearing works, and it gets better with time because it's going to continue to clear for you moments after your energy clearing is done, hours, days, weeks, until something huge and significant happens in your life. But also remember that too many energy clearings in a short amount of time are not good either, because the first energy clearing is still working, unless of course the person that is being cleared is going through some very stressful times or something is happening in your life. And for those of you who have had energy clearings with me, I would please invite you to leave a comment on this chat, or to leave a comment in the show more section down here below in the comment section, so that you also give a sense to other people that maybe want to purchase an energy clearing. So please leave that testimonial right here below or in the chat. And if you like to leave a testimonial for my website, please email me at amalightworker@gmail.com with your testimonial. And again, if you don't like to put your name in a testimonial, it's perfectly okay. Just say anonymous, and this is my testimonial, and I will add that to my website. For those of you who wish to visit my website is www.amalightworker.com. So now I have a few questions for you. Are you feeling the energy of this full moon? Some people are very sensitive to energy. Some people feel it 2 or 3 days before it happens. So has anything been happening in your life? Anything that feels a little bit different? For those of you guys who attended the last group energy clearing, how did you feel afterwards? Would you like to give me a review of that, or even, as I said, mention a few words about it in this chat? So I can see Laurie Dickinson on line. HNG Spirit Messages. Amma had a clearing with you. It was very helpful. I also had an Akashic reading too, and it was very cool, very accurate. Much love, Helen. Thank you very much, Helen. Thank you very much. And Seema is also saying that these sessions are very helpful. Okay, anyone has any questions about energy clearing? Any questions at all, or any questions about the full moon or the Akashic records, any questions at all about any of the services that I provide? Okay, and also I created based on what the Akashic records told me to create and to put together. So it is a channeled program on abundance. Some of the clients that had the group energy clearing with me the last time, they decided to also sign up for the abundance program. It is a 5-part abundance program, which is to take place in 5 weeks, 1 session a week, because it's very powerful and it needs that 7 day in between for that energy to settle. And it's all about abundance, how to use the secret principles of the abundance, the secret knowledge. And we also do a lot of work with ancestors, family, karma, your beliefs about money, your personal beliefs about money and abundance, what is lack, what is fear, how to trust, how to manifest. So there's different parts of this program. We also get to create your personal unique sign given to you by the energy of abundance that only belongs to you, and you are told how to use it so that you are forever connected to it. Yes, of course, when the moment you are born, you are connected to it. But many of us don't know how to open the doors to that, how to activate it. And this is a program that will continue to give you, and it will continue to enrich your life. In this program, we don't try to make anything happen. We just open the doors to however abundance wants to show up for you, because there could be 1,000 ways that abundance could show up for you. Through money, through a promotion, an inheritance, good health, love, good family, a miracle. Okay, and it's one of those lessons that is going to be a lifelong lesson. Those secret principles of abundance that you get to carry with you. The energy exchange for the 5-part abundance program is $500, and each session could be an hour and a half, or a little bit longer, because each client is different and we don't know how much work is to be done with each and every session. And later on in this channel, I will also have people who took the abundance program, and they are going to be giving a testimonial for all of you. I'm going to interview them, after the program. And so you can see it for yourself. And maybe you also get to ask questions about it as well. As of right now, I have not yet posted the information about the abundance program in my website yet. So for those of you who would like to sign up for it, or if you have questions, okay, don't hesitate to email me and to schedule a free consultation. Before you sign up for the program, you are allowed to have questions and you are allowed to have a free consultation. So if you are interested, okay, email me and we're going to schedule a time and a day so that you can have a free consultation. You get the answer to all of your questions, and then you decide if you want to sign up for the program. But also you have to understand, because this is a channeled program, okay, through the Akashic records, they also bring me clients. Okay, spirit, so to speak, brings me clients, and they also tell me like what is a good match for this client, how do I need to personalize it to this client, or maybe with a particular client I need to do things a little bit more differently. And each and every week they will give you a mantra to emphasize a certain energy. They will give you advice about what foods to eat or not to eat based on physically, okay, to hold this new energy. Also, you need to sustain your energy through food, and they're going to give you advice of what foods to eat or not to eat to sustain that energy. There's going to be a Reiki in the program as well, and so much more. And I also have my own individual abundance Reiki symbol. For those of you who do Reiki or understand Reiki, Reiki works through the symbols. And when I got certified again, I decided that I needed to refresh my training in Reiki. So I went through the whole training again. And on the second time around, when I got the attunements again, the Reiki light chose me to show me an abundance symbol that I decided to call Alma symbol for abundance, because Alma is my name as a healer, and in my real life my name is Alma, but it's also a play on words, because Alma in Italian means love or to love, and Alma in Spanish means soul. So love, soul, abundance, which makes perfectly sense. For those of you who are going to attend the abundance program, you're going to understand how that is connected to the very spirit of abundance. So I hope that this is making sense to you. And yes, of course, the VIP program is always running. The VIP program is a 12-week program. The energy exchange for that one is $1,000, but for whoever is interested to participate in that, okay, I always offer a discount. You can always email me about that as well. And for those of you who would like to do the VIP program and put the abundance program as part of that 12 weeks program, we can also do that as well. And I say we because I don't work alone. During sessions, I channel the information. Therefore, it's me, the Akashic Records, or the Reiki if the client is choosing to do a Reiki. So a lot of the work that I do is we as a group effort, me, spirit, and the entities that help me to bring this to you. Because remember, I am just a channel, I am just a messenger. And you yourself, each and every one of you, you are a channel for your own goodness. You are a channel for your own abundance. Okay? You don't try to make money. You don't try to, get to the money. Okay? You learn that money comes to you. Okay, because you are a channel for yourself and other people who are connected to you. So I would love to answer to questions. If you have questions about Reiki, if you have questions about energy clearing, the Akashic records, I love it when you have questions like that, like what is reincarnation? Or what is the purpose of my soul? They love it when you ask this kind of questions. So grab a cup of tea, grab some coffee, grab some water, and let's have a chat. What are, I think you mean the Akashic records. So, okay, I wasn't able to read the whole question. Okay, but I saw that you are trying to ask me what are the Akashic records. The Akashic records are the dimension that is closer to God. This is the universal library where everything that has ever happened is being recorded there, is being registered there. Everything that is currently happening in everybody's life and everywhere else in the universe is also recorded there, and also the future. And the Akashic records also offer to you alternatives because they deeply respect your free will. You as a human being, you have free will. Not everything is written in stone. And based on the choices that you make, you get to have a different life. And the Akashic records are here to help you. If you have a question, should I quit my job, yes or no? They're going to offer to you a prediction. What happens if you quit your job? Okay, how will this affect the rest of your life? What are the advantages and disadvantages? If you decide, a yes or no, again, they're going to give you the same thing for the yes choice or the no choice. Because they respect your free will, they're not going to order you on what to do. So they're going to give you both predictions. So this way, out of your free will, you get to make a choice. And yes, of course, if you have more questions, they are also going to tell you, here's our both predictions, but we feel that this is the best choice for you, okay? Or maybe there is another situation, maybe there's something else, a different perspective that maybe you have not considered. To you, maybe it feels like it's a yes or no situation. Maybe there's something else, and they're going to offer to you their perspective as well. They are also going to offer you advice or a baby step to do, provided that you choose to follow that baby step. That's how you ensure that one prediction coming true. Okay, and you also get to look into past lives. You as a soul, you have been reincarnated so many times. Okay, when with each and every life, your soul gets enriched. There's so much that you live, that you experience, that you learn. Okay, talents that you have, skills that you have. Each and every soul had lives when you mastered everything. Thank you very much for your donation, HNG Spirit Messages. And I believe that, Helen, you have your own YouTube channel. And if anybody is interested, you can always click on her name, HNG Spirit Messages. And I believe that should take you to her channel as well. Thank you very much. So let's go back to the reading. And when the Akashic records are going to tell you about one of your past lifetimes, it's not just going to be random. It's going to make sense because it's going to be connected to your question, or it's going to be connected to the situation that you are currently going through, or it's going to be connected to your entire life. And it's going to make so much sense to you because basically to many people, it feels like this is your story, but in a different century. Okay, in a different dimension. Oh yes, please feel free to share me on your channel as well, Helen. Thank you very much. Okay, so every time I do this work with the Akashic records, is amazing. I am amazed, just like the client. When you come to me and you are amazed by what the Akashic records are telling you, I am just as amazed because I also get to see visions. They send me feelings. And it's amazing to see some of these prehistoric times. I personally have seen myself being a man and a woman because, yes, we take turns. Sometimes we get reincarnated as a man. Other times we get reincarnated as women. And yes, we have a choice. We choose if we're going to come in this time as a little girl or a little boy. Okay, and I've seen myself having amazing lives. in Morocco. I've seen myself having amazing lives in the prehistoric times in Egypt, ancient Egypt. I've seen myself having many lifetimes in France. I've seen myself being very poor. I've seen myself being very happy. I've seen myself being a lady of society. So each and every one of you gets to have a variety of lives. You have already been everything. Okay, just like my soul, your soul as well has already been everything from rich to poor, from a princess to an actress, to a farmer, to a soldier, to a pharaoh, to a painter. And each and every talent that you have accumulated in each and every one of these lifetimes is right there in your soul, and your soul already carries the secrets to what you need to utilize to be successful in this lifetime. And remember, in spite of what you believe to be truth for yourself, the Akashic records are here to remind you that each and every soul has unique talents, skills, and abilities. And when you do have an Akashic records, they are going to remind you that each and every soul has a higher purpose, and you are destined to meet to achieve your higher purpose. And they're going to show you what is the baby step for you to do right now so that you can achieve, the higher purpose of your soul. Okay, what are your unique talents, skills, abilities? How you are meant to use them right now? Okay, thank you, Teresa, for that question. And please don't be embarrassed. Okay, I know that you deleted your comment, but this is a safe space here, and I love to chat with you guys. And the Akashic records are very protective of each and every one of you, and they are also very protective of me. And they're not going to give information that is not appropriate for the public to hear, or they're going to give you information that they know that you are perfectly able to understand right now. Hi, Melpi, how are you? Okay, so remember, at the center and at the basis of everything, it's love. A healthy sense of self-love, because that's where the center is. That's how you stay grounded. When you feel full, that's when you are able to give and to receive and to build for yourself a successful life. And you have to remember that each and every one of you is meant, built, and equipped to be rich, to be wealthy, and to meet the higher purpose of your soul. Yes, there are certain events of your life that are already destined. They are already decided because you have a soul contract. You decide before you are born who are going to be your parents. That is already decided. Who you're going to marry, who are going to be your siblings. Any unique experiences that you choose to have, you already decide that in your soul contract before you are born, before you are reincarnated. Okay, so to reach me for a reading, my website is www.amalightworker.com. My email is amalightworker@gmail.com. My information, Ileana, is posted down here in the show more description box. That's my website. Okay, and I'm also organizing the group energy clearing tomorrow. For those of you who like to register for it, you still have time. The group energy session tomorrow is on Zoom, and it starts at 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be recorded and sent out to all of the participants who cannot attend live. So male PR, they're going to talk to you about the purpose of your soul within the means of what this public space allows us to do, because there's a lot more to that, and maybe you want to have a personal reading for that. Okay, but what you need to know right now, the higher purpose of your soul is for you to feel connected through a medium of social media or a website, so through the internet, through different ways, for you to feel connected to family, friends, and audience, and for you to be able to make a living utilizing technology. Okay, and the higher purpose of your soul is also for you to be able to meet the one in a space where you feel safe, not coming from fear, and to meet somebody who will be able to understand you and to treat you like a queen. And also, part of that higher purpose of your soul is for you also to utilize your skill and your talent to also give to some kind of an audience. But it's very important that right now, Mel, let's talk about the purpose right now, is for you to enjoy yourself in every possible way, even if your circumstance may be limiting, or maybe you're too busy in your life. You still have to create room to enjoy yourself right now. So focus on the right now, Mel P. That's what they are telling you. So for Teresa, the higher purpose of your soul is to be able to work with a group of people that you get to manage, okay? And also to have a very good rapport with people that are your superiors. And when you are ready at some point, it is meant for you to move up in whatever job you have, even if you are a stay-home wife or a stay-home mother, or even if you don't work. You are always going to end up in a position of power where you get to teach other people, to empower them. It doesn't matter in what kind of field or what kind of job or what kind of company. Your purpose is to be able to find your own personal fulfillment, how to empower yourself, and then to teach other people, how is it that you did this? Okay, so it feels like at some point you are going to be destined, if you are not already, to either be your own boss or be self-employed, and to be affiliated with different companies and different websites where you generate your income. So I hope that this is making sense to you, Teresa. Please mail me, leave me a comment. Okay, Teresa. Thank you. So you're saying that you taught magic for years and for decades. That's a very good way of, being self-employed, or maybe even going back to that teaching. Okay, but for right now, it feels that you need to maybe spend a couple of days with yourself, just to check in with yourself. Maybe a moment of solitude right now, Teresa, will help you very much, so that you can look into yourself. What is it that you want to know? What is it that you want to do? Like, check in with yourself, a moment of going within, just enjoying your own company. You may want to do that for the next 2 or 3 days. It may be very helpful, and it's going to be also amplified and emphasized by the energy of this full moon. So cheers. This is just some passion fruit juice here. Okay. All right. So let me post my website here again. So anybody else has any questions? And again, they don't have to be personal questions. Maybe you have like a question about the Akashic records, or what dimension they are. So the question is about, will the Medicare age be lowered to 62 or 60? So I need to know, is this connected to a particular state where you are located, or just general in the United States? Because they're telling me your question is connected to the state where you live, and it's not going lower to 62 or so. If 2 years or so is soon, then this is when it's going to happen. So I'm getting that time frame, 2 years or so, and there's going to be changes, but it's not necessarily going to be about 60 or 62 years old. They're just saying that there's going to be changes, so that more people can benefit from it. But in your case, Dragon Rising 101 has to deal with the state where you are located, the laws of your state. So Teresa, the Aquarian age has already started. Because what the Aquarius age is, the uprising, destroying of old systems that no longer work to create new systems. And this pandemic kind of is doing that for us, but the Aquarian age already started before the pandemic. So the question about the mask and the children having to wear masks, so they're saying you have to change your perspective, because it is about, you have to do everything to ensure your child's safety. This is not about what the law says. This is not about whether they are fascist or not. You have to understand that as long as your child is safe, why should you care how, or how your child is safe? As long as your child is safe, that's all you should care about. I'm not getting the sense that your son is in any danger about getting the virus, so that should calm you down. Be a little bit more calm. So your son, I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying your son, because you are not specifying whether it's a son or a daughter. So I don't know why I specifically said a son. So your child is fine and will be fine. So Teresa, uh, there's a lot that you don't understand from the way how you are asking that question. Okay, so we all have to go through a ring of fire at some point, and there's many rings of fire. So remember that fire burns everything that no longer serves you, and it's painful. It's like giving birth. Okay, nobody says, "Oh, I had such a pleasant experience giving birth." Okay, it's the ring of fire is like giving birth to the new. So in Los Angeles, I still keep getting that there's a lot of people infected. I'm also getting that the new variant um, as well. So you may still want to be careful. So whatever you want to do to protect yourself, again, remember you have free choice. Toward the end of the year, Tasha, toward the end of the year, beginning of new year. So the end of 2021, the beginning of 2022, that's when you may have a chance for a better job position, but there is some complications there, and it feels like an opportunity comes along, but if you are not able to recognize it as an opportunity, you may let it slide by. So you have to be very careful, Tasha. There was definitely going to be an opportunity around that time. So the Akashic records are the dimension closer to God. So God is the center, the energy source. Next to it is the Akashic records. What we feel here is angels, okay? Because they are closer to us, they have a heavier energy and we feel them. So the Akashic records is the dimension closer to God, and they are protected by the lords of the Akashic records, the teachers, the masters, our cheerleaders as well are there. There's angels there. So there's different groups and categories of how the Akashic records are protected, who has access to them, how everything is being recorded. So the Akashic records also have dimensions of its own. I'm getting a sense of evacuations in the southwestern Connecticut. Not every neighborhood needs to evacuate, but there's going to be people who may need to evacuate, because I'm getting the sense that it's not going to be pretty. That's what they're showing me. I don't know what your question means. I don't know what reptilians are. I don't know what this question is, and I don't know why you are saying fear. And it's not my perspective. I'm just a channel. Right now I'm channeling through the Akashic records. Okay, so Pat, Reza, when we are trying to tune in our intuition, can you tell me the difference between message that we want to receive and the actual message? Depending on what you are using. When you use the Akashic records like I do, the message is very clear. So, so your personal opinion here is, so to speak, blocked. Okay, and you are just saying it's much easier to get information through the Akashic records. If you are using tarot or your intuition, basically it's a matter of you clearing your mind and then tune in, and then you will get the answer. And the difference is that with the Akashic records, the energy is very light. It feels like boom, like you know, versus when you use your intuition, you feel the energy right here in your tummy, in your belly button. Okay, that's where you feel the intuition. But the trick is, Pat, that if you are really upset and you are trying to find answers, maybe those answers are not going to come because they are affected by your emotions. So if you are trying to tune in and find answers from your intuition, try to do that when you are calm. Okay, don't wait for the moment when something happens, because that's the moment where maybe your emotions are giving you the answer. And here's another thing for that. You get to establish your personal language. Okay, you get to ask, show me this for yes, okay, or show me this for no. So be very precise and ask. Okay, ask through your intuition. If you are communicating with angels or with spirit, tell them, show me, you know, number one for this, or number two. So be very precise. You tell them how they want them to show you the answer, yes, no, or whatever answers you are seeking. Lynn R., that is a very good question, how we can change our karma if we don't like it. Through the Akashic records, there are other services called healings with the Akashic records. And during these healings, basically you tell your story. Okay, you're going to write down in handwriting, not typing in your computer. You have to use your handwriting. You're going to write down everything in detail, like what is it that you are going through? What are your challenges? What are you trying to accomplish? So you're going to say, like, what is it that you feel that you need a healing? Because what you, Lynn, believe that, oh, this is where my bad karma is. You don't know that until you do an Akashic reading. Because very often what happens with people is that everything that you believe that is bad karma, it may turn out not to be bad karma at all. It could be something else completely different. Okay, and then the Akashic records are going to listen to your case. They're going to listen to your case, and they're going to tell you if the root cause was astrological, personal karma, family trauma that has been passed on to you, environmental. Is it just a case that is not connected to anything else? Is it environmental, so on and so forth? And they're going to guide you through the healing that you need for that. And at the end, there's going to be a process where you get to forgive. Okay, so yes, so that's a very good question. Yes, you also get to change your karma. You also get to forgive and release the past, the present, and the future. And when you show up for the healing, not only helps you personally, but everybody in your DNA line. Okay, because your DNA line has many, many, many people. You don't have to know everybody who's connected to your DNA line. They are also free from that karma. So they also benefit from it, and also future generations, so that it doesn't get passed on. So please understand, guys, that I'm not selecting the questions, okay? Don't scrutinize me for it. The Akashic records are choosing who to answer, okay, or what questions to answer. And they're telling me that for right now, I need to close. And they would like to leave you with a message, okay? Okay, and again, you may want to consider a private consultation. Okay, remember to register for the energy clearing tomorrow. It's only $25 compared to a personal session that is $95, and the energy exchange tomorrow is going to be perfect. Remember, money is just an energy exchange, okay? Everything that we do with one another is just an exchange. And that's why we say the energy exchange for this or the energy exchange for that. So the energy exchange tomorrow is going to be great because it's going to be a full moon. And I'm getting the sense that, yeah, maybe a lot of you hesitate, but again, I'm going to organize also other group energy clearings in the future. So the message for you guys is that tonight it feels like some of you may not sleep well. Okay, so please be aware of that. It's because of the energy. There's some big energy shifts right now and big downloads. It feels like everybody's personal energy is going to be upgraded again. And for some of you, that means that you may feel a little bit hyper, or for other reasons, you may not sleep as well. So for those of you who don't have a problem with sleep, because not everybody is sensitive in that way, they actually recommend for everybody to try and to sleep a little bit early tonight. And this, I'm getting the sense that for a lot of you who have been facing challenges caused by fear, your own personal fear, or other people that somehow want to make you frightened, okay, that fear is connected to your inner resistance. So if you are dealing with struggles of fear, you need to start to question yourself, what is it that you are resisting to? Because in order for you to have a better life, and in order for you to move on, you also have to part ways with your old ideas, with old cliches, and you need to be a little bit more open to the goodness that is waiting for you, because you are focusing way too much in potentially how things may be going, could go wrong. Potentially, what do I need to worry? It's like you are anticipating something bad to happen, and you are forgetting that you also get to anticipate everything that is good, because no pain, no gain. There's no gain without pain. So think about that and look deeply into your soul. Okay, and see, because fear is not the root cause. Fear is the end result of your internal struggles. And there's going to be family trauma. There's going to be family issues that in the next couple of days are going to start toward the road of resolution. Something is going to happen for those of you who are affected deeply. I'm not talking about those of you who have issues with the family, but that doesn't really bother you. I'm getting the sense that family issues are going to head toward a road of resolution in the next couple of days, continuing in the next few weeks. So talk to your fear, okay? Talk to your fear. Your fear is not the master of you. No one is the master of you. If the Akashic records are the dimension higher next to God, and if they respect your free will, what makes you feel that fear doesn't get to respect your free will? Fear is not your master. Okay, so think on that. Thank you very much again. Thank you, Heather. So we are coming to an end of this session, Heather. So you may want to participate in the energy clearing tomorrow. For that, or have a personal session. So the energy clearing tomorrow is only $25 at 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Thank you to Teresa. Thank you to everybody else. Thank you, Tasha, Queen of Queens. Thank you, everyone. So again, do consider a private personal session with me, www.amalightworker.com, and email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. The session tomorrow, the group energy clearing, is going to be an hour and a little bit. Okay, because after the clearing, I like to do something special, something extra that I offer to the participants. And again, if you cannot make it live, it's going to be an hour. And if you cannot make it live, you are going to receive the recording of the session for those of you who signed up for it. Hi, Irena, how are you? So thank you to all of you. Have a good night. Get a good rest tonight, and I will see you soon in my next videos. Have a good night. Bye bye.